the questions to keep myself aligned. Waste away the hours doing what I should, knowing that my soul tells me it's not for my own good.
So, a lot of us pay to go to channels. A lot of us pay to get information from psychics. A lot of us pay for this stuff. The truth of the matter is we actually all can channel, and we actually all do have that intuitive, innate ability in us. We just have a lot of stuff in our way, and all of that stuff really stops us, blocks us from being, honestly, just standing in our greatness. So today, the sixth face of intention is abundance. Sorry that I'm repeating myself for those that have heard me already. So if you think about it, how does your hand know what to write on the paper? And how do we get the thoughts in our head? And where are these thoughts coming from? So when you think about all of that, good morning, Corey and Christopher and Allie. When you think about all of that, it's coming from somewhere, right? It's coming from somewhere. So we all have the ability to channel. We are channeling information. When somebody sits down and they write a book, they are channeling information. When they sit down and they write a song, okay? So what we need to do is remove resistance. We have to remove resistance regarding our abilities, because a lot of us are like, oh, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. No, that's not me. I wouldn't be able to do that. So when we keep doing that, then you're right. You can't do it, because we're going to talk about why that is as we talk about abundance and the sixth face of intention. So I'm going to ask you to start seeing the genius in yourself. Start noticing the genius and the amazement of who you are. Good morning, Meryl. And not only see the genius in yourself, but also see the genius in others. See that genius in others as well. So let's start with an intention. Let's start with an intention for abundance. That sixth face of intention. It is my intention to feel successful and attract abundance into my life. It is my intention to be successful and attract abundance into my life. Good morning, Joyanne. Source energy, when we think about source, the universe, I keep saying all the different titles for it because, you know, we all have different names for it. Source, energy, universal power, God, Allah, Buddha, like whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. It's that higher power, call it Uncle Bob, it doesn't care. So at the end of the day, it's that universal energy. And that universal energy that created us is also abundant. Like it is hugely abundant. There is no shortages there. So if source is abundant, if that source energy is abundant and we came from source, then what does that mean? Right? Good morning, Jenny. If we came from source and source is abundant, then what does that say about us? Right? We are also abundant. Okay, we are abundant. So source reacts to your beliefs. So if your belief is in shortages, if you believe in shortages, if you believe in scarcity, then ta-da, that's the life that you're going to live. Okay, that will be your moment. All right, that will be that moment until you change your beliefs. Okay, is that you will have scarcity and you will have abundance, because source doesn't understand the concept of scarcity. Source doesn't talk about shortages. So when you are asking for these things, because that's basically what you're doing when you believe those things about yourself, then it's just going to give you more of what you're asking for, right? Because it's abundant. Whatever you want, you get. All right? So it doesn't sit back and go, well, you know, I think that's not what she meant. I think what she's saying is she wants more. Like, that doesn't work that way. Right? So what you believe, you get. So you have to think about, what are you saying that you believe, because there's abundance of it and you're going to get it. All right? So just always thinking in the terms of abundance. If you believe that something is missing, you ask source. The source knows nothing about missing. The source knows nothing about the concept of shortages or scarcity. So all source will do is give you what you are asking for and bring it to you. All right. So if you look at your life right now, which I've been saying through all of these different videos on intentions, if you look at your life right now and you are unhappy with your life right now and the state of things and illnesses in your body and everything that's going on in your life, understand that you have asked for it. You have intended it. I know it sounds bizarre, like, why would I ask for this? But because you believe that you are in that situation, that means that you are asking for it. Because we tell people, right? We say, oh, my life is shit. Oh, my life is that. My life is this. You know, I don't have enough money. If I could count how many times I hear that in a day. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough this. I don't have enough that. Right? You're not reporting the news. You are not reporting what's happening in your life. That's not what you're doing. Because Source also doesn't deal with the has-been, okay? What happened, right? So it's dealing with the future, so and the present moment. So if you're asking for those things, which you are, you're not reporting the news, you are creating your reality, and what you ask for, you will get in abundance, okay? So just being cognizant of what you are saying, okay? When I work with my clients, I've got this new hourglass that I'm using, and they get 15 minutes. They get 15 minutes in the consultation. That's it. 15 minutes to tell me their story of their victim story for the last time. I never want to hear it again, right? And the reason for that is because I know that what they say, they are asking for. I will not allow them to go on and on about their lives. I will not allow them to do that because it hurts me to see them hurt themselves. So I will not allow them to do that. Good morning, Carla and Leslie. Thank you for joining in. So keeping in mind what you are saying about your life is not you telling somebody some gossip about you. What you're doing is actually creating your reality. So be very careful about the things that you say. All right? All right. If you talk about what's missing, you will only get more of what's missing. So by bringing that belief in shortages, then you will receive more of what is wrong. So we even pray wrong. For instance, you know, we'll say, oh my God, there is hostility in this world and people are killing each other and there's bombing going on and you know, why do people keep hurting each other? Why is this world so filled with hate? What do you think you're asking for? Right? By saying those things, you are asking for an abundance of those things. We have to change even how we pray, how we meditate, what we say, all right? So how about saying something like, you know, source, energy, universe, whatever you call that energy, God, Lord, make me the instrument of peace. Let me become what you are. You are peace. Let me be an instrument of peace. Right? Because this is what we want. When we're talking about hostility, what we're really asking for is peace. So then ask for peace. Don't ask for hostility. You know, don't talk about hostility. So that is what we have to change, what we have been programmed all these years, many years, to be saying. It's wrong. We're doing it backwards. So you have to think about that, right? Fill this world with love, light, and to heal the wounded. Absolutely. That's exactly right, Ali. So instead we say, Lord, there's no peace in this world. We complain about war, our family, our work, our scarcity. This is what we do. So because we're complaining, we're just getting, right? Because Source doesn't understand the concept of what's missing. It will only give you what you believe. All right? So I am a great believer in self-healing. I am a huge believer in self-healing. But I also understand that people are people and we put blockages in our way because most of the people, 87% of the population of this world, their frequency on that chart of 1 to 1,000 of frequency and vibration, their vibration is below 200. And when you are below 200, you don't know the difference between false and truth. The falsehood of your life and the truth of your life. It's very confused, okay? So I am a great believer in self-healing, but in order to get to that point of self-healing, you do need someone sometimes to help you clear the blockages in your life so that you can continue and get on that path of self-healing. I have never resonated with the word healer. If you've watched my videos and people have called me a healer and stuff, and I don't like that word. And I will tell you why, because everybody is a healer, not just me. All right? So everybody is a healer, not just me. Everybody is a channel, not just me. Everybody is highly intuitive, not just me. So yes, have I stepped into those roles in my life? Absolutely, because I accept them into my life. Those are my abilities, and I embrace them, and I am humble about them, and I don't say that, I'm gifted and you're not. I don't come from a place of ego when it comes to that. So everybody has it. And I believe that part of my path on this world is to also be a catalyst. I've always seen images of myself in my dreams, like sort of my hands like this and pushing people up. And I believe that I am a catalyst. And that means if I can help you clear all the blockages in your world and make your body better and make your mind better and make your energy resonate in a higher frequency and vibration for you, then your gifts will shine. Your gifts will shine. We just have to go to the bottom of the closet and grab them. Like they will shine. So that's my job. That's my path. That's my on purpose in this world. And I'm working now with people with fibro because they're so congested with all of their falsehood, right? So many healers are not in a good place. So when you see that's another reason why I don't like the word healer, because, I know what I call some hobby healers, and they are not in a good place in their life. They talk about negativity. They talk about scarcity in their own life. They don't talk about it with their clients, but they do talk about it in their own life, and they complain about their lives, and they even complain about being holistic, and they complain about, if it's so, like, why is this happening to me, and blah, blah, blah. So, if you're going to call yourself a healer, which is, you're entitled to call yourself whatever you want. If you're going to call yourself a healer, then be a healer. And the first place to start is to heal yourself. Okay. So you can't do something for someone that you cannot do for yourself. All right. So that's the first thing. How can you bestow on somebody else, something that you are not? Okay, so keeping that in mind, how can you bestow on someone else something that you are not? So in that light, how can Source bestow on you what it doesn't have? So if I can't give you healing because I'm not healed, which I am, how can you expect Source to give you what it doesn't have? Right? It doesn't have scarcity. It doesn't have the concept of shortages and missing. Okay, so I keep saying that because this is something that I hear a lot. I am offering people all kinds of things to help themselves get better, their health and their wealth, right? Because I work with some great products, and I try to help people also not only heal themselves, but give them the opportunity to start healing this world. Okay, and the first thing they come back with is, I don't have enough money. Like, are you kidding me? Stop saying that. Stop saying that and showing up on my lives, because you're not listening to what I'm telling you. All right? Because yes, you do. You have whatever you want. Money is just energy, and there is no scarcity. There is no shortage of it. Okay? It's all over the world. People are not like walking around and no one's got money in this world. There is no shortage of it. Okay? So stop saying what you don't want. Okay? So Source energy denies you nothing. The only person that denies you is you. So just step out of your own way. Okay? Step out of your own way. When you go to Source talking about how you feel that you've been denied, it will react by giving you more of what you believe. Source energy does not sit back and go, oh, poor you. Well, here you go. Here's some money for you. Here you go. Here's some wellness for you. That's not how it works, okay? That is not how it works. I do not coddle my clients. Any of you that are my clients, you hear me. I'm not like, oh, no, really? I don't do this. I do not do this. There's enough people in your life to do this, okay? I don't do this. When you and I are working together, I am like, let's get this done, because I want you to move forward with your life and shine in your greatness. If you choose to be ordinary, then don't come and see me. Okay? Because I want to deal with people who want to shine, right? I want to help people who want to shine. That is what I do. All right? Because you need to come to me with a willingness. I can't bring willingness for you, right? That's what you need to have in yourself. You need to want to be better. Okay? Great, Marshall. I'm glad that I gave you something, a great message this morning. Just channeling some energy. So be abundance and know that you have it. Be the abundance that you know that you have. Think of the face of abundance as unlimited. So think of it like an ocean. Wayne Dyer explains abundance like an ocean. It's an unending ocean. You look out and it's water for as long as you can see. And you can walk up to that abundance and you can bring buckets and you can bring thimbles and you can bring bulldozers and you can bring whatever you want to grab that abundance. But that level never lowers. That ocean is always there. As much as you take, it is still the same. It will remain the same level. It will never, ever be empty. It's not limited, okay? It's not limited. So, Source has no limits and neither does you. The question you need to ask yourself is how dirty is your connection to Source? How corroded is your connection to Source? Because you're never disconnected. Good morning, Aaron. You're never disconnected. But your connection can become corroded and dirty. So most of our connections, 87% of the population and more who resonate below 200, who vibrate below 200, your connections are dirty and they are corroded and they are rusty. So you need to get out some cleanser or something. It's time to clean that shit up, right? And just get yourself into a better place, okay? Because you can. Because you can, because you have this incredible power within you. So just keeping that in mind. One of the things you might want to do is see yourself from the end. So when I think about what I want to achieve in this life, I don't really think about it in this moment. I think about it, what it's going to look like when I'm done. Okay? I think about it and I see it and I make it real and I make it colorful and I use all of my senses and I see that image of what that is and I see it and it's real. And the minute I have created that, the minute I see that in my mind, it is now within my field of abundance and I can grab it. I can get there. Okay? So when I think of my spiritual center, my compound, when I think of that, I already know what the hallways look like. I already know what plants are in the halls. I know what wood I've chosen for the doors. I know what this place looks like. So I know that there's an ocean outside. I know what the grounds look like. I know what this place looks like. And therefore, it already exists. It already exists. And I'm on my way to it. Okay, I am on my way to it. So you have to believe in yourself and you need to think about things from the end and stop harping about things that have been because you can't change the stuff that has been. Good morning, Christian and Patricia. If you want to talk about scarcity, you want to pray about scarcity? All right. How about I have scarcity of ego? There's something. You know what? I don't have enough ego. Why don't you say that? And then if you say I don't have enough ego, then you're just not going to get enough ego. All right. How about praying for that? I was thinking about that this morning because as I was doing my japa meditation, I'm sitting there thinking, ego is trying to jump its way in and say some things because I'm trying to manifest. I am manifesting things this morning. So what if I just said, okay, so since Source doesn't understand scarcity and Source doesn't understand shortages and Source doesn't understand what's missing and will only give you more of what's missing, then I want to say I am missing ego. I can't find it anywhere. I am missing ego. All right. And I am going to keep saying that. I am missing ego. Right? So I am missing fear. I am missing fear. I don't have enough fear. Okay? So I'm going to just say that. And if I keep saying I am missing fear and I am missing ego, then Source is just going to give me more of that. Okay? And because it doesn't understand shortages, it doesn't understand what's missing. It's just going to give me more of what I believe and more of what I'm asking for. So I am missing ego and I am missing fear. So there's something. Okay? I'm going to try that. And be grateful that you have no ego, right? Be grateful for that. Be grateful that you don't have any fear. And when you hear that voice in your head less and less and less, and it's disappearing and you are becoming stronger and stronger, be grateful. Be grateful that you are stronger and be grateful that you are more connected. Be grateful for those things. Now, think of kids for a second. When you're kids, those of you that are parents and you've got small kids, right? And they're all like, Mom, can I have that chocolate bar? Can I have that chocolate bar? Mommy, can I have that chocolate bar? You say no. They're like, but Mommy, I really want that chocolate bar. I want that chocolate bar. Mommy, they don't understand scarcity. You saying no? Awesome, Allie. You saying no is just another way of, it's just they look at it like that's just a small barrier. That's just a small resistance, but I'm just going to break you down and I'm going to keep asking until you're like, oh my God, here, have this chocolate bar. All right. So thank you for saying yes, because that is the exact next thing I'm talking about, Patricia. God answers everything. Spirit, source, every answer that you will get is yes, 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 and yes. There is no no. There is always yes. Okay? There is always yes. The answer to everything that you ask for is yes. Okay? There is no other answer. It is always yes. So thank you for that, Patricia. Perfect timing. I'm going to have. Yes, I am. Yes. Okay, so yes is a strong word, right? Yes. There is no no. The minute you say no, you are with ego. It's yes. You know, even when you are guiding your children, you know, try guiding them in a more positive way rather than like slamming down barriers in front of them, right? Like, no, 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 you can't do this, you can't do that. You know, they are intelligent beings. They were born into this planet shining in their greatness. They're probably smarter than we are. So they have that innocence of yes. Okay. They know that they have no fear, right? Thank you, Marshall. Thank you for that. I really appreciate your words. I intend to attract the right people into my life. So we can't have everything by ourselves. We are a community. If we could have everything by ourselves, then we would just be on this planet on our own. Everyone would have their own planet. Okay. So we want to attract the right people into our lives so that we can bring abundance not into our own lives, but abundance into their lives. Whatever you wish for yourself, whatever you desire. I don't like the word wish and I don't like the word hope. I'm going to say that to you right now. I don't like wish and I don't like hope because those words are non-committal. Okay. I wish this would happen. It's like you're sitting there just waiting for it to happen. I wish this would happen, like someone's bringing it to you, right? Hate wish, hate hope. Desire, I yearn, okay? I yearn for this. I yearn to bring the right people into my life. And whatever you yearn for, whatever you desire, whatever you crave that for them as well. You know, don't hoard it all for yourself. Oh, I got this money now. It's all mine, you know, or I got all this. It's all mine. I'm not sharing any of this. Like, are you kidding me right now? So give and receive. There's abundance. It's going to keep coming, right? So just keep it going. Hallelujah. You are right, Patricia. Thank you so much. Have. That's right. Have is another great word. I have. I am. I will. When you are getting married, you don't say, well, I hope, will you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? I hope I do. I wish I do. No, these are non-committal words. Okay. Non-committal words, right? Do you want this chocolate bar? I hope to have that chocolate bar. Yes, I want it. Damn it. Give it to me. Right? So it's how you've got to talk about it like you have it. Right? My daughter always says, I'm going to say yes or yay today. She says that all the time. Exactly. Right? You got this. You got this. Right? That is my favorite 3 words. I got this. You got this. I am. Right? These are positive things. I have. Thank you so much. So I intend to attract unlimited abundance and the right people into my life. I intend to attract unlimited abundance and the right people into my life. Yes, Marshall, you are. I believe you. We are connected to each other. We do not do this alone. We do not do this alone. Everything that we do affects somebody else's life, right? You go to a store and you buy something. Well, there's a clerk there that's, getting paid. And then the thing that you bought, some factory or production area or something made it. And then there was an owner of that. And then that owner had to buy materials to make that thing. Like it's all connected, right? Everything is connected. Everything. You want for others what you want for yourself. You want for others what you want for yourself. You are not only saying that you are abundant, but so is all the people that are around you. Everyone is abundant. The poor, the people who don't even know that they have so much abundance. You know what? We pity the poor. I hate that word. We pity the poor. We feel sorry for the poor. No, pray for abundance for them, right? Give them abundance. Send them abundance. All right? Because they are so lost, they can't pray for it for themselves. Okay? So send them abundance, right? Giving and receiving, so important. Say yes to the state of allowing. Say yes to your state of allowing. Okay? So I say these things for a couple of reasons. You know, I send these messages to you that, you know, that I get and I think that are so amazing for me to pass on either through books or through dreams or through thoughts or whatever. They're coming and I send them and I want to share as much as I can. I'd stay here all day with you guys if I could, but you know, we all have lives and things we have to do. So I'm just popping in for here and there, right? But here we go. You know, always see the world. These are your challenges. You know me, I love the challenges. So number one, always see the world as a friendly, abundant, providing place. Always see the world as a friendly, abundant, providing place. When you change the way that you look at things, the things around you will change. That's just how it works, right? When you change the way that you look at things, the things around you will change. Good morning, Michelle. Right? It's like what I even tell my clients. When we change your energy, when we reframe that mind map, right? Everything around you in your life will change. It's just how it happens. All right? It's just the truth. Just like air that I'm breathing is the truth. I can't question it. Is it here? Of course it's here. Right? It's the truth. The sun comes up every day, even if it's behind those clouds. It's the truth. Rain is wet. It's the truth. There's things that are just, some things are the truth. So when you change the things around you, everything around you will change. Okay? Affirm to yourself, I attract success and abundance into my life because that is who I am. I attract success and abundance into my life because that is who I am. I am abundance. I am abundance. Okay? There is no distance between you and what you desire. There is no distance between you and what you desire. Okay? The third thing is stay in the attitude of allowing. Remove all the resistance. Just, you know what? Resist is every thought in your head that says that it can't be done. Every fear. There are only two basic emotions, love and fear, and all the emotions that come from that, right? Are you going to be on the side of love and I can and I am and I will and I do? Or are you going to be on the, I don't know, kind of, well, you know, I hope this works. And that's all fear. Okay? So you need to stay on the side of love. All right? Love for yourself, love for the people around you, you know, love for source, understanding the love that you have inside you. You are full of love. When people say, I hate myself, I'm like, are you kidding? How do you hate yourself? You are full of love. Full of love. All right? You're looking at yourself from the outside. Oh my God, there's so much beauty inside of you, like tons, abundance amount. There is no such thing as unattractive. There is no such thing as ugly. These things do not exist, okay? They don't. They don't. We come from a place of love. And yes, do people look different? And do people have different faces and different body types? And yes, that's just what makes us different. Okay, that's it. Love all of those things. Find the beauty in all of those things. 4, use the present moment to activate the 7 phases of intention. So if up until now you have been resistant, if you feel that something that you're feeling is resistant, then in this moment, don't worry about what has been. Don't worry about, oh my God, all my life I asked for this stuff. How am I going to fix it? Don't worry about has been. Do not worry about has been. Just think about from now forward, because that's what Source is looking at. From now forward, activate those 7 phases of intention. We have one more to do tomorrow. So those 7 phases of intention. When you think resistance, stop and activate a thought that is more in harmony with Source. 5, initiate actions that support your abundance and success. Okay, I have been offering CBD, and I know I talk about this because I love this product, because it's not only a wonderful product and you can get extremely wealthy with it, but it's also helping everybody. Not all CBD. There's a lot of shit CBD out there. You need to get educated, okay? You need to know what you're talking about. But I offer this to people. It's such a small fee to start your business, like seriously, with websites and marketing material and all this stuff. And I'm offering you abundance. And do you know what I hear back? Do you know what I hear back? I don't have any money. You don't have $200? You don't have $200? I don't have any money. But if you wanted something, I see these people. I have friends that say I don't have any money, yet I'll go to the mall with them and they will buy all kinds of shit that they don't need. Right? So yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, but you don't have any money to invest in yourself and do something to bring in. Remember, you need to pay attention to the synchronicities in your life. You need to pay attention to the coincidences in your life. If you've been saying that you want more and you want abundance, well, here I am. Pay attention to the synchronicities in your life. Right? I wanted somebody to help me with my marketing. Boom, they showed up. If I had just said, oh, this guy's like, he doesn't know, you know what I mean? Like, I would not have had help. All right? I reached out to a friend who I haven't reached out to in a long time. She is a marketing maven. She is amazing. She charges $1,000 an hour, $1,000 an hour. Do you know that she had one space left in a program that's being funded by corporations that are going to pay 90% of my marketing program, and I only have to pay 10%? Right? There was one spot left, and for some reason I felt like reaching out to her just to ask her, hey, how's your life? And that's what I ended up with, is this marketing program now. She's rebranding everything. You guys are going to see my website's coming down soon. Everything's being rebranded towards fibromyalgia and all of its symptoms, right? And my CBD. Like, I'm telling you. But if I just didn't listen to her, if I just was like, didn't even tell her about, what I'm trying to work on with marketing, I wouldn't have known about this program. Right? When people ask me and they say, oh, their way, I need more money. I want to come get help from you, but I need more money. And I'm offering them this way of making money. And they're all like, I don't have any money. Like, are you kidding? Stop it. Like, stop talking about what you don't have and start taking advantage of the opportunities that show up for you. Push towards abundance as if it's already here. Speak to strangers with the passion in your voice. Do you guys hear the passion in my voice? Like, do you hear it? Okay? Because I believe every word that I say. I'm not just here shooting shit out my ass. Like, I am actually believe every single thing that I'm saying to you. All right? Because it's the truth. Go to a job interview with this in your mind. Wake up in the morning and don't talk about, oh my God, I got this and that to do today, and then there's this to do, and the kids have to go here, and then I've got to do that. No, you chose this life. Love this life. Oh my, I've got to get up. I can't wait to get up. I got to take the kids to the soccer. My son is going to kick butt at soccer. And then I've got to go to my new job interview, and then, and I know I'm going to get that job. And like, this is how you have to think. Not everything is a woe, okay? Woe's me. Get over it. All right. Get over it. It reminds me of that part. Doug Graham said, it reminded me of this the other day, another member of this group and a friend of mine. And he said, do you remember that part in Moonstruck, like in the movie Moonstruck, where the guy says to her, oh, what's his name again? I forget his name. But says to Sherry, says, I love you. And she just slaps him and she says, just get over it. Right. Or just wake up. Or she says something. Right. So I'm giving you that slap now. Get over yourself. Like, just get over yourself and just move forward, because you have incredible power within you. Stop complaining about what you think you don't have, because you do have it. Pay attention to the coincidences and the synchronicities. Number 6, remember that your success will benefit others. No one needs a diet of poor you. No one needs that, right? No one needs poor you. Oh, it's going to get better. Yeah, no one needs that, okay? No one needs that, because if you don't change the way that you look at things, nothing around you will change, and therefore, no, it will not get better. It will only get worse. When you teach a man, this is one thing that Wayne Dyer said, that he read from a quote from somewhere, and I can't remember where it was from, but when you teach a man to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. When you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. I just have to say that again. When you teach a man to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. And when you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. All right? So I am trying to teach you something here. I am trying to give you some opportunities here. So you take them or you don't take them. And then there's, and the one thing I've noticed about Facebook, as opposed to LinkedIn or one of the other ones, is that on Facebook, everybody wants everything for free. I have noticed that. Don't get me wrong. I have noticed it. People will book a complimentary session with me and then not show up, because my time apparently has no value for them. Okay, so they will do that. So to the point where I've had to put a $25 refundable deposit onto my sessions, my complimentary consultations. You have to pay $25 first, and then I'll pay it back to you. Because if you have to pay $25, you'll show up. But because I gave it to you for free, it has no value for you. Right? It's ridiculous how we think. Instead of being grateful for having that opportunity to see if maybe what I do resonates with you, and it doesn't have to, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But in order to have that complimentary session with me and talk to me, I don't obligate anybody to do anything. I'm just telling you some things that I can do for you, right? You take it, you don't take it. But don't make an appointment with me and not show up, right? That means you have no value for what I do, right? And that's what's going to resonate in your life. Okay, because I know that I have value. Doesn't change anything for me. Just gives me more time to work on something else. Oh, well, they're not here. That gives me an hour to work on something else. Okay? So just keeping that in mind. If I teach a person to heal, they will be healed for a lifetime. If I can teach you how to heal, then you will be healed for a lifetime. So that's like that fish. When you teach a man to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. If I teach you how to heal, you will be healed for a lifetime. Right? Good morning, Eric. People want to be given things for free with no exchange. With no exchange at all. Just give me, give me, give me. Oh, I got that for free. Wonder what deals I can get. Free, 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 free. But they won't give anything. Okay? The more you create for yourself, the more that it will attract others to you. Keep that flow of abundance moving. Don't hoard it. Okay? So if you get abundance, keep it moving. Don't shove it into your mattress, okay? It's not about that. It's about keeping it moving. And the more it flows, the more it will flow. It's not like, oh my God, if I share some of this, I'm going to have none left for me. Then you're back into that fear again. And you're right, you will have nothing left. But if you give it with that knowledge of, yes, I will. Of course I will. More will flow. I'll just go to that ocean and grab another bucketful. Then it's going to flow. It's not going to end, okay? So it's an expansion universe. Expand. All right. So devote time to meditate. That's number 8. And have an attitude of gratitude and be filled with awe and appreciation about life. You know, kids are amazing. They'll just look at stuff and be like, wow, that's so cool. Oh my God, is that a rainbow? Look at that tree. It's so pretty. You know, look at that. I'm in Ohio. It's full of cherry blossoms here. I got to tell you, it smells wonderful walking around. So this is the stuff that you have to pay attention to. All right. So for everything that shows up, including the messages that I bring to you. So even appreciate and fill with gratitude, even the messages that I am bringing to you right now. Daxa is in the house. I want to tell you people, Daxa is my Reiki master. This is the woman who was paramount in saving my life when I had become suicidal. I love you. I love you. Okay. And see, everything happens for a reason. I am sending you these messages of love. I am sending you these messages of changing your life. And the woman who changed my life is here. Okay? So that's just how this world works, right? She shows up and here she is. And I love you so much, Daxa. So be grateful and appreciative of the messages that even I'm sending to you, and the opportunities for abundance and the health that I offer to you. Okay? And if you don't want to take what I offer, then go out there and look for something that's going to give you what you want. Okay? Give you what you want. So thank you, Daxa, for saying that. And that's today. So today is the 6th phase of intention. It's all about abundance today. Okay? It's about abundance. So I've given you guys some challenges. And I hope you take them. Okay, I hope you take them. So tomorrow I will be back with the 7th phase of intention. It might be tomorrow. It might be tonight. I'm going into a hypnosis conference in St. Louis or in Missouri tomorrow. So I don't know what time I have to be there. So I may not be able to do it in the morning, but maybe I'll do it tonight. Thank you, Marshall. Well, you know, when Daxa shows up, that's, you know, just thinking about who that person I once was, and that has been for a moment, and the change in my life. I don't feel sorry for that woman that I was. I don't feel sorry for that woman that I was at all. But what I do is feel an amazing passion for who I've become because of that woman that I was. And I asked for help, and the right people like Daxa showed up in my life and changed my world. And had I not I was in Turkey when I found her, and she lives in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Okay, I was in Turkey on a visit with my family, and I knew I needed a Reiki master, and I opened up some Reiki network thing, and I found this woman, and for some reason I was drawn to her profile in it, and I sent her a message from Turkey. I told her my situation, and she took me on immediately as a client and as a student, and she changed my world. So I could have not done it. I could have said, that sounds like it's going to be too hard, and I don't think that I'm worthy of that, or I don't think that I can do that. What is that Reiki stuff? Like, what is that energy work? Which is only part of what I do, and now it's like I've just grown so much since that. She really just planted a seed in me, and I'm like, you know what I mean? I could have done that. I could have said, oh, I got to pay for this. I don't know if I have enough money. I could have done that, right? I could have done all those things, and I could tell you right now, if I had done those things, if I had done any one of those things, I would not be here today. I know I would have ended my life. I know that. As a fact, I know that. And that's what makes me cry, because it's like, oh my God, I would have missed out on this life. I would have missed out on all this. Right? So there's an amazing world out there. There's amazing life out there. There's amazing stuff out there for you to wrap yourself around in and wear as a blanket and just love it and just hold yourself with it. Or you can choose to friggin' complain about everything. We've all been there. I say that, I'm not being judgmental. I was totally there. I'm telling you, I was ready to end my life. I planned it. I was excited about going to sleep and never waking up. I was excited about this. Okay, this gave me joy. Can you freaking believe it? Right? So I'm telling you, I'm not being judgmental when you're swimming around in your victim mode, in that pool of victim. I get it. I totally get you. I have been there. So when you're up here listening to me praising the world of Source, I'm telling you, I was there. I was there for a long time, until my 40s. Until my 40s. I am 54 now. I'll be 54 in a couple of days, actually. I'm 54 now on Saturday. What day is it today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I will be 54 years old. And for the last 10 years, I've been living. I have been living for the last 10 years of my life. The rest, I was existing. I was just existing. I was just here, taking up some space. That's what I was doing. So, do you exist? Or are you shining in your greatness? Are you ordinary? Or are you shining in your light? That's what I've got to tell you today. So, if you want to talk to me more by yourself, then, you can book that consultation with me. Book the $25, you'll get it back. Book that consultation with me. Right? I'm away right now for a couple of weeks, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm on a work thing. So if you want to talk to me and you don't want to wait the 2 weeks to talk to me, then text me. I will set up a time. It's going to be online anyways. You can set up a time and it can be you and me. All right? So, you want to start bringing abundance into your life and wealth, I can help you there too. Or you can just choose to sit there and go, maybe tomorrow I'll do it. I don't know. I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. And then tomorrow you'll do it tomorrow. Or you'll take your life by the reins and enjoy your life now. Don't wait anymore. All right. I love you too, Allie. Thank you so much, Marshall. I'm glad I'm here too. All right. And have a wonderful day, guys. I talked way longer than I thought I was going to talk this morning, but you know what? I just let that come through and I just keep on going till I'm done. So I'm done for now. Have a fantastic life. I love you guys all, and I hope to hear from you. I don't hope. Hope is non-committal. I desire you. I desire and I yearn and I crave to help you. I do. So let me share my abundance with you. Okay, let me share my abundance with you. And Daxa, I just saw you pop up. Thank you again for showing up today. I love you so much. And you are my heart. So thank you. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Look at my reflection. In the mirror I see that it's not the person who lives inside of me. Done with all the fear and doubts, the negativity. I'm shedding all the crap right now. I'm stepping into